And we'll say good morning. Today is Tuesday, August the 22nd, 2023. I decided to do a video update today because there's something in one of the models that's a little interesting, something that could affect us Thursday night, Friday morning, if the European model is correct. But first, let's talk about what's going on in the Caribbean. We've seen generally very odd for this time of year motion of storms being pushed to the north. Usually the motion of storms comes from east to west, and that's why they come into our neighborhood here in the Bay Islands. But here we see Tropical Storm Franklin. It has come generally east to west, but now it's stopped. It hit a stop sign and it's turning right. Its movement is west at 3 miles an hour. Its winds are 50 miles an hour, but it's being pushed north over the island of Hispaniola, which is Haiti and Dominican Republic, and away from us. But what I want to point out is something that's being picked up on the Euro for later this week, and just a chance, because many of the other models disagree. But as you can see, there's a 40% chance of cyclone formation in the Pacific. And like I said before, you may remember that Hurricane Hilary, usually these storms, they go out to sea in the Pacific, but Hurricane Hilary this past weekend, was pushed into Southern California, only the third tropical storm ever to hit California. So we're seeing in this El Nino year, a general push of these storms from south to north and maybe a little bit to the east. And that's something that the European model is picking up on. This is the chance of a tropical cyclone over these time periods. And you'll see here, as we get into the Friday time period, it's trying to give us a good chance of a tropical cyclone. Now, this is not a tropical storm. What it's predicting right now would be more like a tropical depression, but it's closed circulation and some wind and rain. And let me show you on the model what we're talking about here. So we're starting out with some showers and thunderstorms in the Pacific due south of, let's say, the Nicaragua-Costa Rica border. And in our current satellite image, we can kind of see what it's picking up on. It's kind of this system. Now, actually, it's a little bit more tilted towards the Panama side, but it's in this area that it's picking up on. And the Euro wants to push it north. So let's see what happens over time here. And you start seeing something right there near the Nicaragua-Honduras border. This is on the day on Thursday. And notice how it pushes it over the country, and then as we get into Friday morning, you can see what looks to be a little bit of circulation right here coming over the islands and then going north towards Yucatan. Now, other models do not pick up on this as well. You see here on the US GFS model, on Thursday we kind of see some storminess on the Pacific side, but as it hits the mainland, it kind of dissipates. And this is the Canadian. You can see it's also picking up. You can see some good circulation down here in the Pacific starting Wednesday into Thursday. But then notice what happens when it comes towards the mainland. It weakens considerably and kind of shoots off to our east. We look at the wind prediction as we go into Friday. You notice the European model is trying to give us 20-mile-an-hour winds from the west. Again, that's not anything to worry about. If this even proves to be true, it's not even a tropical storm. But it does want to give us some significant rain Thursday night into Friday morning. And you can see the GFS is much lighter, just a typical overnight shower. Now, I will also say that for the next few days, Tuesday today into Wednesday, that we're going to see scattered showers anyway, just regular tropical moisture. So there's a good chance that we'll have to dodge some showers over the next day or two. But the question is, will we see anything like a tropical depression? And the Euro is saying yes, and that the time to watch for is Thursday night and Friday morning. And the GFS is saying no, and the Canadian is saying probably not, but we'll keep an eye on it.